Hi everyone, so I'm back to do a little project with you today, and I'm going to be using some of the digitals that I've put up for free over on my coffee shop. So I've literally just put this one up, and then we've got 3 pages of this and this. I'm calling it old yellow because it just looks old and it's yellow. Nothing really, no really significance apart from the fact there's a lot of yellow in it. And this one, so we've got that, and I'm going to be putting something in. This is a little journal that I'm going to be like putting stuff in. One thing that I'm going to be using, which is not a freebie, but if you've got it yourself you can use it. I actually thought I'd printed out the yellow one, but I haven't. So I'm not actually going to be using that. What I will do is, excuse my voice, I don't know if it's allergies or I've got a cold or what, but I'm not feeling that great anyway. But where's my paper? Oh, I thought I had some lined. Oh, I have. I've got some lined paper, so I may use that. Use a sheet of this lined. It's been coffee dyed. Okay, and I'll be using some other little bits as well, but initially I'm going to be using my freebies. Okay, so I've still got to do other things to these pages. I can add other things. This is just my little book of when I put a freebie up. If I make something with it, I'm going to put it in here. So this I am going to just kind of measure that. Let's put this to one side and we'll get this bit done first. Okay, like I say, you can just leave it blank. You could maybe just stencil or stamp or something like that, and I'm gonna try not to do this like for it to be too long. Okay, excuse my fingers. I got purple shampoo underneath my fingernails because I done my hair the other night, and when I woke up the next day I thought, oh, it's too blonde. It's just too blonde. So I literally just put a toner on it today. So it's toned it down a little bit, but that purple stuff, my fingers look dead. Like dead lady fingers. Anyway. Let's see if we can ink that up. We shall. I'll probably like maybe do a bit of stamping or put a sticker on there or something like that. But I just want to do this bit first, the boring bit. Okay, may even put another pocket. I'm planning on doing a pocket. There we go. Okay, and glue. We need some glue. I'm just using this glue stick. Use whatever you like. Whoops. The paper's quite thin, so a bit harder to put this on. Each glue stick is slightly different. Okay, I was asked like what is like my favorite glue stick. I've got a few. As long as there is some rubbish ones out there, but I seem to think like here in the UK we've got Asda. Their glue stick is fine. I've also got where is it? These ones here, I got them from Amazon. Baker Boss Jumbo Glue Stick. That one here won't twist up, but my husband, there was 2 of them, wouldn't twist up, but that's the first time that's ever happened. But he managed to fix it for me, so I like them ones. And then these ones again from Amazon. They're all right. They're a bit, I know it sounds stupid, but they are a bit sticky. Gloopy. It breaks away sometimes. And I know I've chatted. That glue's probably dry, so we'll probably have to do that again. It does dry pretty quick, this stuff. Here we go. Right. And I'll try and put that. Oops. There we go. There. And if you need to, you can use an old card just to. There we go. That's that boring bit done. Okay, keep that. That will be handy for something else. Right. So here I am going to. A bit sticky there. I'm just going to pencil mark this. So obviously it's like collage pages. Oh, I kind of like that blue. I think blue and yellow really do go together, don't they? I remember years ago I done my kitchen blue and yellow like many moons ago, back in the 90s. It was my first house and it was a brand new build, and yeah, done the old blue and yellow. Right here, I'm going to just chop that there. I just don't want to chop that flower. And then my other pencil mark was here. I will give you the measurement for that in a minute, but then that just depends on what size your journal page is. So this measures just shy of, well, actually it's about, yeah, just shy of 12 centimeters. I'm going to take that white bit off by 7.5 centimeters, but you can make it whatever size you like. Just trim that bit off, and we shall ink that up. I'm actually going to put a little notch in that, a little notch just there. Yeah, I do think I've got an allergy or something, but I bought some store brand on non-bio washing capsules for your washing machine, and I think it might be that, but I'm not sure. But I've literally just gave them away and ordered back to my parcel. I thought that would teach me. That'll teach me for being a cheapskate. No, I just thought I'd try them, but now everything's been washed in it. That was a weird noise. Right. Just use your glue. I like using this thin one for pockets, then you don't get too much glue on the thing, and it doesn't it doesn't seem to ooze out and stick all over the place. I'll just put my hand in that. Silly sausage. Right, so that is that little pocket there. Excuse me, I'm going to take that off because it's annoying. Oops. Right. I'm just going to paper clip that down as well because it's slightly curling up. All my paper clips are stuck together. Right, we'll just paper clip that down like so, okay. And I think here I am going to use this piece, and I'm going to make a little tab, just a simple little tab. Let's see, no, it's going to be that way. We'll trim that a little bit more. Now, if you don't know, I've got a tab die cut, you know, for making these like square type ones, but I'm not getting that out just to do one of these, not right now, so I'm just angling that. And you can do your oh, I can hear how bad my voice is. You can use your like envelope punch board and things to make a tab, you know, like the proper tabs, or if you've got the punch. Anywho, a little bit there. Yeah, I'm going to start actually like doing what I said I was going to do with this. Oh, is that the right way? Yeah, it is. There we go. So that's that piece on. Now we're going to put a tag or two in there. You just move that. What tag do I want to put in there? I might put this middle one in. I'm just going to tear that. I am going to back it. I did act like when I was printing it, the ink was running out, so I just printed on the other bit. Some coffee dyed paper, and we'll just trim these little bits. Just like that, because obviously we've got to cut it out. Now you will probably see the ink will move around with this glue. But we're not going to see that, are we? Yeah, I remember the warning coming up saying like you need to change your ink, but guess what? I forgot. Just do that. It kind of helps it flatten straight down onto the paper, and generally you don't get any bumps on the back. Sorry, I had a little sneezy fit then. Right, so I would normally let that dry. I'm just going to take one of the blades off of that, so it's nice and sharp. Put your blades. I've got a jar that I put my blades into, and then we get rid of them. Keep your sharps out of the way. You know, I've got grandkids and stuff here, so when I know they're coming round, I'm like, medicine, because like we've got to take like medication and stuff, and got all that stuff out of the way, because you know what kids are like, they're very curious. And that glass jar gets put out of the way, because it'll be like, oh Nanny, what's that? And you say, oh, that's dangerous, and then we're like, I'm gonna look at that later when she's not paying attention. Right, so that's one tag, and I even put the little hole in there for you. Sometimes I like the little like holes there, sometimes I don't. Sometimes the holes are bigger than the punch I've got, and then you can still see the white. So I tried to do this so that it was there we go. So I tried to do that roughly about that size, or just slightly smaller. I'm going to leave that for a minute because it's still wet, so it will tear. Right, there we go. Someone had also asked me the other day, like, what's this that I put in? It is just, it's white cotton. I tea or coffee dye it, and I tear it up into strips and different lengths and different widths, and colour it as well, and make all sorts of different things with it. But yeah, I'm just going to use some of that in a minute as well. I'll just take that out. Right, I do think I've got my stickers. I was thinking maybe see if I can find something to put up in one of these corners. I need to get some more stickers. I normally get them. Oh, there's a nice yellow one. How cool was that? See if we've got any other yellow ones. I should really separate these and like make a little sticker book so that I can just slot them in and put them in the right colours. But I'm like, oh no, that takes me away from doing other stuff. Oh, there's that one as well. There is. It's got a little bit of yellow on it, but I don't want the pink. Oh, I see something else that's yellow. Oh, that's nice. Right, we've got 3 yellow ones there to pick and choose from. Set that to one side. Just set them there. Whoops, I just headbutted the phone. Right, we'll set that in here just now. And what I do want to do is, oh, not that one. This one here. So this is an acrylic tag thingy. I'll have to chop that white bit off. So these are great for when, or you can make them out of acetate, whatever size you want, and then you've got that, you know, you can see where you say, oh, I want a tag and I want that bit, I want a tag and I want that bit. And these ones come, they came, ARTYmaze was selling these, she's no longer doing that. They come in 3 sizes. I have given out the measurements before. Let's do that again, because I do always get asked, but you can just make them the size that you want to. So that one is 3.5 by 6 1/4. That was the largest one. Second size down is 5 1/4 by 2 3/4, and then the smallest one is 4 by 2. But you can make them, if you're making them from like say acetate, or you could laminate, just do a blank laminating sheet, run it through your laminator, and then just cut them to whatever size you want to. So then you've got the size that you want, and I've lost a bit of paper. It's under there. Might use one of them actually. That's cute, isn't it? I was going to use that one, but we might use that in a minute. Okay. Oops, just on the camera again. Oh, headbutting it. Crazy. Right, I think that's straight because I can't see at the top. I would normally put my head right over and look, but camera's in the way. Right, I shall cut that out. I'm gonna have to look for some like yellow butterflies, put them up as a freebie, because I think that would be nice. You know, like when you've got all these little bits left, you could say use them in book pages and little butterfly. That's what I'm thinking. Right, we'll go back to here and we will glue that down. So it is Friday, the 5th of June. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but it might go up today, might not. No, I think I will put it up today. And tomorrow I have got, or whenever you're watching that, this is on the 6th of June, I will be putting up my collab video with Rach and Bella Crafts, doing the, oh gosh, what's it called? Why is my brain, oh, the daily spread. So you will see that video, and I am partnered that day with a lady called Penny. I'll be sharing all that information on the video, and it'd be great because it's a great bunch of ladies. I've still got, I've only watched 2 videos so far. They're all on my little playlist, like ready to watch. But I've been busy because it was my mother-in-law's birthday yesterday, so we had them over. I cooked a nice roast beef dinner. We had soup for starters, homemade soup and roast beef dinner, and I made a trifle for pudding, and we sat and had a really good giggle. So yeah, I'm kind of running behind with catching up with things. Right, I'm just thinking that that one could maybe go in there, like so. I'll put these bits on after. Just want to let them dry. Right, just, do I want to do another pocket? Because I like the idea. Well, you can still write on that anyway. Yes, why not? And there we go. I'll take that off. Right. Thinking, can you hear me? Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a double little pocket there. I don't know what size that was. You know, I'm too lazy even to pull the arm out of this. Not lazy, I just can't be bothered. It's that same thing. You know, to pull the arm out to measure it. Like, it's a bit stiff, this one. See, look, it's not even coming out. Proving me right for a change. Looks like, I think it just slides. Yeah, it just slides out. That's new. It was cheap as chips, and I thought I'm having that. Right, I'm going to line that up with that top one so that I get the thing in the right place on both of them. That's moved. There could be easier ways to do it than this, I'm sure. My finger's in the way now. There we go. Right, we ink that up. You could stitch. You could do some stitching if you wish. Sorry about that. I started coughing. I'm full of it today, aren't I? Okay, so let's just move that out of the way. There we go. And then we will stick that down. Right. Keep that handy because I'm going to need that. Right, let's see if that's held that down a little bit. I don't know if I want to use them now, to be honest. I don't think I do. Oops, I've done that again. Sorry. Sorry, peeps. Right, I'll keep them there just in case. Right, I'm going to put another little couple of tags in here. Which ones? I don't know. I think I might use that one. I'll just take some of that off so that we're not wasting glue. And where's that paper gone? There we go. And obviously that's my misprinty thing. So it is actually amazing what you can do with just a couple of little sheets of, you know, papers, freebies or paid kits. And the like pages don't have to be pages. You can turn them into other things. Like I do that a lot. Turn them into other things. Right, oh, actually we'll just do that, be easier. There we go. And I shall, I think it's a bit too much off of that. So we'll even that up that side. So what you've all got planned for the weekend? Are you going out? Are you going to stay at home? Are you doing DIY? Are you going to chill? Are you going to craft? Me, I'm just going to craft. That's what I do most weekends anyway. Right, that's looking good. I am now, look how nice that is. And actually, I'm going to stick that in there. I made that yesterday on a quick video, on a, what do you call it? A short video. Sorry about that. I literally thought I hadn't been recording, and when I looked, I thought I haven't, and I had. Right, we're gonna make another tag, and we can do this one here, and we shall cut that out. So far I've made 3 pockets, 1 a double pocket, and I'm now on the 4th tag. Obviously the tags were tags, so I don't really have to cut them out as such. Right, we're going to glue that onto some paper. Always make sure, if you're not stitching, always make sure you've got plenty of glue around all the edges so that it doesn't come away. Where's my little thing gone? There it is. Okay, and we shall ink that up as well. So this is just like, these are really like quick and easy things to do, and you know, that's like, you know, 2 pages decorated, and you can write on the backs of all of the tags. Right, so we'll put that one in there. To be honest, don't want that because it kind of takes away the look from the tag. Do we want to put it in the back like so? No. Could do that. Could have 3 in there. Because I kind of like that. Or what I could do is shorten that tag. We'll just and ink that bottom bit up, both sides. That's better, and then that can go in there. It's just so that we still see the rows on here. And I'm going to find some, this is my little, I've got loads of little bits like this, but this is what's right next to me. See what's about here, and I've got this, and I've got another one somewhere, so I'm just going to dive into these and look for some bits, and I'll come back. Okay, so far I found a couple of little tabs. The word journey, butterfly, that's a freebie from ARTYmaze. A couple of little, no, that's what I cut off. I found that scrap as well. Not sure whether I'm going to use it, but I do want to put that word on here, or just to the side of there. I'm not gonna like heavily embellish these pockets, so we'll just cut that out like so, and there we go. We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just do that. Didn't put the glue thing, this little pin back in, so it's blocked up, of course. Oh no, it's not. There we go. And we will just put that there like so. And then here, excuse me, I'm just going to glue that butterfly down. Obviously we have to cut it out first. And yes, I'm cutting off its little antenna things. Felt like I was holding my breath then. Okay. Alright, just ink that up a little bit. We can glue that straight down there. It would be nice to have another little word or something. I can find that in here. It says journey, create. We'll use create. I think these were a freebie from either I think, oh, I don't know now actually. Let me just have a quick look. Don't want to give the wrong information out. Try not to anyway. Might be crafted by Tony. Nope. Maybe it is. It is. It is. It's a freebie crafted by Tony on her coffee shop. So try and remember and link that below as well, so you can go check her out. I think you know who she is. Right, create. Right, just simple decoration, because I think the papers are quite nice. So I personally don't want to cover them all over, because what is the point of printing it all out and covering it over? I say that all the time. There we go. Right, let's put the lid back on that. Right, let's, I don't know where this came from. This might be a freebie from someone. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Maybe it's me. I haven't got a clue. Or I've tried to like hand cut it. It's not I haven't cut it like the best, but it's a big jumbo one. It might have been a freebie from someone. Just can't remember. Like I said. Right, should we put that on there? Yeah. Just ink that up a little bit there. Pop that in here. This is going to have some of that material that I've just tore off. Oh, it doesn't want to go in. There we go. I'm not going to tie it in a bow. I'm just going to tie it in a little one of them. And then I don't know where my little scissors are. There they are, hiding. Just do it at a slight angle. Could maybe put some washi on that, but I don't think I've got... Oh, actually, my washi tape drawers are opened. I don't think I've got anything actually to go with that. We'll leave it. We shall leave it. And if you want to see how I've done that, just go onto my, obviously my YouTube channel, and then just go onto the short section on my page, and you'll see that. Where's that gone? There it is. And we'll just trim that off again at a slight angle. And there was this little tab that I've punched from music paper. Looks absolutely lovely outside. It's been raining the last few days, on and off. Like, you don't know what to wear when you go out. Like, do you wear stuff for raining, but it's still hot? You get all sweaty when you wear when you wear rain covers, when you wear like a rain jacket or whatever, a waterproof jacket. And then it'll rain, and then the sun comes out, and then you're sweating. Or I am anyway. Again, that's sort of that. And let's do something with this little tab, because obviously I've got all these little bits. Now, these obviously aren't all freebies. Actually, some of them are from Tony's shop. That's a little scrap piece. Do we want that? We'll see. Oh, a little banner. Let's see what we have. That might be perfect. Got anything else? Could use a bit of that actually, or a bit of this, but I'm not gonna. Right, I'm going to tear that. And we'll just make like a little cluster for that tab. But before we do that, I am going to do that and then put an eyelet in there, wherever they are. Right. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, they fell out. Right, so I'm just looking to see. I can tell which way the writing is, but it doesn't really matter. Still a bit. Right, we'll ink that up. We will have one of those. And I am feeling that I need something else. I might use a little bit of this. It's not quite blue, but God, a mess I've made. That can go there. Might shorten that slightly. Shorten it, just not make it as chunky. Right. That can go there. I need to find something to sit there. Whoops, nearly headbutted that again. Is that too big? Doesn't go. There's that one. Does it go? It might just have to. There we go. We're just going to use that. And do you know what? My desk was clear. Was clear before I started this. I'm just going to take a picture of it and I'll insert it into the video. There we go. I might have a phone and see if I remember to do that now. Right, little bit of cheesecloth. Need to order some more of that. And we shall see if we use some of this, if it's not blocked up. I literally lost the lid for this. I think I threw it in the bin accidentally when I had like so much stuff. Like stuff waiting to go into the bin on my desk. Right. Still blocked. Oh no, it's not, it's coming out very slowly. Excuse me. There we go. Voice went then. Right, we'll put that there. A little bit of cheesecloth. Oh, I could have used one of these little ones because, oh, that would have been good actually. Let me take that off. Let me see if I've got a little diddy one of those in here with all my other bits and pieces. This will be, I know probably know that I want one of those little tiny ones. Oh, it's not that tiny though, is it? Could still use it. Oh, nope. Oh, I do print them smaller than that, but we'll just use one of those actually. Not a big deal. Let's take that off of there. We're stealing that off the butterfly, and because that's still got glue on it. We will sit it there. This is probably way too big, but I do have to back it as well because it's just on paper. Here we go. Literally, oof, can't move. There we go. There we go. Right, I'll ink that up. We'll start that bit again. Just set that there. Hopefully try and get some more glue out of this. I'll use this one instead. I don't want to lose the lid for that. Right. Oh, that's perfect. And then the little number 7. We shall put that there. And I'm going to get my big broken necklace. And we shall just take a couple of little beads off of that. Probably that one. Can't see. No. They are that tiny. There we go. Right. And I shall just use one of these. It's not quite yellow and whatever, but my bead box is like under stuff at the moment, so I haven't really got a lot of space to get all that out. But I will probably change this at some point so that the beads are coordinating to like the yellows and maybe yellow and green or something like that. So, whoops, so diddly. Oh. So there we go. That's what I've, pardon me, that's what I've made, excuse me, from, oh, butterfly. Actually, I'm not finished. We will add some bling. I need to cut a bit off anyway, so I get this from the wedding the wedding section in Home Bargains. Okay, I'll take 3 for there and 2 for there, so that's the 3. Yeah, it was a while ago that I bought this, but I've bought it like many times before from Home Bargains in like the wedding section. I need to get some more of this. Just put a little bit there, just some glossy accents. Or if you've got like the Fabri-Tac, that would be like super duper. So there we go. That is my little project using my freebies and other people's freebies, and just a bit from a broken necklace, like fashion jewellery. But yeah, it would have been nice to put something there, but I'm just going to leave it for now. So I hope you like that. I will put a link to the freebies below. You can go over and check them out. I will put a link to ARTYmaze is linked below anyway, like if you want the butterflies, and I will put a link to Crafted by Tony's coffee shop. That's where I got the other freebies from. And if you like this, it would be great if you give me a thumbs up. You can share it, you can hype it, you can comment, and yeah. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.